to be a sanctuary, pure and holy.
Hello, my name is Hans Bennis, and I'm the author of Believing, Becoming, Being. Welcome. I'd just like to say something about love. I mean, we all search for love. We all crave love. We all want to be loved. We all want to love. Love makes the world go round. But what is love? What is love? How do you define love? Is love that emotion, that emotional attachment to someone or something? Is love a need? Is love a desire? Is love a way of being? Yes, we all look at love differently. We all love differently. We all define it differently. We all search for it differently. But why? Why is not love the same thing? We all agree it's a great thing. We all agree it's a good thing. We all agree it's something that we desire and we yearn for. And the more we feel love, the more we live love, the more alive we feel. So, in that sense, love is actually a good thing. It drives us to a highest purpose. It drives us to compassion, to be good, to do good, to see good, to hope for good. But unfortunately, love, as we define it, is much more of a judgment. Right? I love you, I love her, I love him. Don't care for her that much. I love spaghetti. I hate vegetables. So love takes on a judgment. Judge is no longer an unconditional thing. Probably never has been. So how do you live love if love is different for every aspect that comes into your life? Every moment, every experience is different. And therefore we apply different levels of love and understanding to it. But where is this love that has no variance, that is the same wherever you go, whatever you do, whatever you see? That love is divine love. And the big difference, well, the only difference between divine love and our perception of love is divine love is unconditional. It is applied equally to every being, every person, every situation, every planet, every star. Love is the same. And therein lies love's truth. I mean, our love is truthful only as far as we understand our truth. Our love is embedded in our consciousness only to the degree that we are conscious. So love, divine love, is all there really is. For everything is just an attempt to get to that level. Now, there are only a few people that have ever gotten to that level. Jesus is one of those. Jesus' love was as unconditional as we could get in the human condition. He embraced all people, regardless of religion, regardless of race, regardless of social standing. Everyone was loved by Jesus. And that's the type of love that we need to strive for. That's the type of love that we need in today's world where we are marked by differences wherever we look. I step outside this house and I meet people with different opinions, different ways of looking at love, different levels of love, different ideas of love. And if I return that love, we build a relationship with love as we define it as the basis. But unconditional love is our destiny. It's where we come from. We come from, let's call it God. Let's call it an energy. Let's call it love. Let's call it consciousness. Whatever. We come from a higher power that's embedded in love, that knows nothing else but love. And we attempt to define divine love in our terms. And how can we do that? We don't even know what divinity is. The only way you can know divinity is to experience it. Otherwise, it's just a pipe dream or a guess. I hear questions being asked. If God is so powerful, why doesn't he stop all these disasters and these wars and this infighting that's permeating our planet these days? Well, God's message is never different. It's always the same. It never varies. He's the big transmitter. And for those of you that grew up in the 50s and 60s, and remember our TV sets that had the rabbit ear antennas, and whenever we turned on the TV, we would have to adjust them, sometimes wrap them in aluminum foil, just to get the reception that we desire. And most of the time, static was there as well. God's love, God's message, God's love, that unconditional presence and unconditional love is all he knows how to transmit. It's all he knows how to send. It's all he knows, because that's what he is. The problem is not the message that God is sending. The problem is in the reception. We are the receptors. And we hear that message or see that message through our filters. And that filter, or those filters, are filled with static. What God sends and we hear is markedly different. And you can see it in love. Because his love is unconditional. Ours is conditional. And there is only one way that we can ever embrace that same type of love. that God is sending us. That is to be like Jesus. That is to understand our truth. Who are we? Where do we come from? We come from love. Our existence stems from love. We are beings of love. Everything we see around us contains the energy of love. Unconditional love. Unencumbered. Not changed. The love that God sends to us is not something that we really understand or really know unless we experience it, unless we sit in that loving experience. That love is not to be found out there. That love is not to be found anywhere around us. That love is to be found only within us. And once we realize that our truth and the truth of divine or divinity are really one and the same, the sooner we'll understand what love truly is and truly means. It's the only way we're going to change this world. The only way we're going to change it is to infuse it with love. Not our human conditioned love, with the divine unconditioned love. For that's true love. And better yet, that's who you are. That's who I am. That's who we all are. That's who the trees are, the grass, the insects, the rocks, everything comes from that unconditional love. Wow. Think about that one for a while. I know I have quite often. I thank you for listening. If you'd like to follow me, please sign up on my website, hansbennis.com, and I will gladly put you on my mailing list for my newsletter, invite you to see topics that we will be discussing on YouTube, and hopefully make that bit of a difference that makes this planet, this universe, a better place to live. Love and light to you all. Thank you.
Oh, prepare.